Hey everybody, it's Travis Weller, and thanks again for joining me for the 2-Minute Clinic. It's been a little while since I've been able to post, and we have all been living through some absolutely extraordinary times. Reading through Facebook posts, reviewing messages, emails, phone conversations, and lately even some face-to-face visits, I know everyone's busy, and they're preparing, and they're ready to move forward. And as we get there, there's some things that I want to communicate to you and just remind you of. First of all, don't forget the reason why we're in music education. Love what you do every day. Love our students, and we love what we teach, and we love sharing that with others. Don't forget that. That's going to be vital for the next year, 2 years of our profession. The second thing is to pursue the best for your students every day. And the best looks a little bit different depending on where you are in your teaching context, but it doesn't make it any less important. There's some things to get to both of those, loving what we do every day and pursuing the best. There's 5 things that I think about that I think are important to getting to those 2 goals. Everyone right now is planning, preparing like crazy, and some of us are planning for the worst. Don't forget to hope for the best. It's still okay to hope. It is still okay to dream. It's still okay to think about being able to play this piece. It's still okay to be able to think about, let's perform this here. And I think that's an important thing for us to keep in the front of our mind that's going to keep us moving forward. The second thing is we've got to remember to be an advocate. Not only an advocate for our students, but an advocate for our art. And while we're at it, let's talk about unified arts. And let's talk about our conversations with PE and with the art teacher and with dance and our orchestra directors and our choir director friends. We have to be unified, and we have to be an advocate for each other. As you're moving forward and you're making these preparations, remember that you're preparing students for their future and you're preparing them for the journey. And not every student's going to be a music education major. Some are going to go into other fields. So those byproducts that we emphasize as part of a community process, they really come to the forefront. And don't forget to take a little bit of time to emphasize those byproducts. Keeping in mind that that collaboration and that community, we're preparing our rehearsal spaces again in our band rooms. As we move into those spaces, remember, we're trying to make a space that can be for conversation, a space that is going to be safe, a space that's going to be accepting, and most of all, it's going to be a place to collaborate and a place to build community, which is just so vital to what our society needs right now. Len Lavelle has a great quote, and it's simply this: when the tide rises, all the boats float. And we are definitely at that point. We've got to be united in the way that we talk about each other's programs. We've got to be united with our respect. And we have to be very diligent that we encourage each other along this process. I'm just not sure that competition right now, in any way, shape, or form in music education, will do anyone any good. But I think some heartfelt encouragement, some sincere appreciation, because we all know what each other strives to do each day in the lives of our students to make sure that music is safe for future generations. Thanks again for joining me. I'm looking forward to hearing your comments and your thoughts about moving forward. Life, love, music. Until next time, this has been Travis Weller with the 2-Minute Clinic.